All right, Shalom. This is Power Thumb of the Great Millstone Houston Camp, back with another lesson to edify the elect of the nation of Israel. So before I begin, as always, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Ba'asham, Rachakwadash, the ones to the apostles and the bishops of the Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all Israelites scattered abroad who have received this truth and who will continue to endure in the truth unto the end. So they shall be saved by Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach when he returns during World War III to deliver the elect and destroy our enemies. Enemies starting with Esau, the so-called white man, and the rest of the heathen nation. I want to start here in 2 Esdras 16:1 and read as much as I can in this chapter. More likely going to jump around and hit the key points. But I'm going to just start off reading. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And it reads, Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Assyria, which are all names referring to America. All right, spiritual names given, all right, to symbolize America. All right, Babylon being one of the main ones used in the scriptures to represent America. Babylon breaks down to Babal, which means confusion. All right. Now, I want to go here, Psalms 137. And let's see. In 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. All right, so remember the Edomites, okay, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof, going back to the Neo-Babylonian Empire, when the Edomites helped capture and destroy the Israelites in Jerusalem. All right, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. So these Edomites are linked to the daughter of Babylon. All right, so the daughter of Babylon, a common saying is she get it from her mama. All right, so America gets her ways from these ancient kingdoms, and Babylon being one of the main ones, okay, who are to be destroyed. America and these Edomites are going to be destroyed along with Israel, but Israel will be, which is our land, will be built back up. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth out little ones against the stones. All right, so this is the judgment against these Edomites, the so-called white people, starting with the elite Edomites. All right, so 2 Esdras 16:2, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. All right. Point blank, period. All right. Don't need no breaking down. America is through. Okay. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. These Edomites, okay, the elite, they practice sorcery, magic, all right, like warlocks, okay, and witches too, like ancient Babylon, Neo-Babylonian Empire, all right. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, okay. So this American kingdom will be taken out of power, all right. All right, let's see. this, Psalms 47:8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given the pleasure that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. These are the Edomites. All right, and this mindset is shown through America. All right, because the mindset of the people are like the mindset of the rulers. Careless, living in pleasure, and think can't nobody stop them. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come into thee in one moment, in one day. The loss of children, widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. And the world wonder why Americans are so bugged out, because the sorcery and enchantments here in America are stronger than any other place in the world. All right, why are people so careless and living in pleasure during a time of war? Because people are under the multitude of sorceries and enchantments. All right. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. So Esau has a God complex. He believes he's in control. He's calling the shots of what's going on in the world. All right? And there's nobody, no power above him. It's crazy. So this is how he treats the people in the world. Verse 11. Therefore hear the evil, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. All right, and it says earlier, in one moment, let's see, yeah, in verse 9, a moment in a day, the loss of children. This is by thermonuclear destruction. It's all going to go down within an hour. This is Revelation 18. And let's see. Okay. This is Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues, this is Babylon, America, come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, nuclear warheads. For strong is the Lord Yahweh, who judgeth her. The kings of the earth who have committed fornication, made deals, got in bed, lived deliciously with her, got rich, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city Babylon. Not at last, but let's look up alas. All right, it's woe. It's like, God damn. Woe, woe, that great city Babylon, the mighty city. For in 1 hour is thou judgment come. All right. So it's going to take 1 hour for these nuclear warheads to destroy this whole. All right. In that same hour, the elect is going to be delivered by the chariots. All right. Revelation 11 and let's see, 14. It says, I started 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven. This is the elect, saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. In the same hour, right, our enemies, these heathen nations, Esau, our own people, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahweh of heaven. The second woe was past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. You see, This is all going to happen during the Third World War, which we in the beginning stages of. But before nuclear warheads drop here in America, all right, in Israel, to destroy the land, this MOTB has to be established. Okay, in the whole this whole technocracy system has to be made mandatory around the four corners of the earth. People have to be getting the world will be getting the MOTB, which is the mark of the B. All right, the mark of the East. Or the beast mark. I'm gonna go with the beast mark. Alright. And which is the RFID NFC chip. Okay? So going back. So people be like, so what y'all gonna do? Well, we gonna wait for the chariots. So this 2 Esdras 16 in verse 2, gird up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? The sword being the missiles, fire coming from the missiles. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? The plague being this nuclear heat. May any man drive away any hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it had begun to burn? Shit. Let's see. This is Zechariah 14 and let's see, and 12. And this shall be the plagues wherewith Yahweh will smite the people, smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All you heathen nations going to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is between the Red Sea and the Euphrates River. All right, for the battle of Armageddon, Armageddon, mountain of the troops. All right, and there he gonna melt you nations with these missiles. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. So this is the plague. Your flesh gonna consume away while you stand on your feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. This is nuclear fire. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Shh. This is the plague. This is going back to 2 Esdras 16 and verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may any quench the fire in stubble when it had began to burn? May one turn again away the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, who shall not fear? He shall thunder, who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence. So all of this is coming. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, and the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. So the earth is going when these nuclear missiles hit, the earth is gonna shake. All right. It's gonna quake, as we read Revelation 11. All right. And 13 again, the same hour was there a great earthquake. And what caused it? The warheads, and the 10th part of the city fell. All right. That's talking about America. And in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000. Right? Complete number of people going to get killed by the shake of the earth. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We're going to see the destruction looking down on this place out of the chariot. Right? And we're going to give glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua while we are frightened because the elect shall scarcely be saved. What is that? First Peter 4, let's see, and 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? They scarcely saved. The same while when we see the missiles, the warheads coming down. Right? The missiles shot and the warheads coming down, deliverance. Right? So that's the shaking. Also Isaiah, well, that's the earthquake and the shaking. Isaiah 24. Let's see. And let's see. Yep, Isaiah 24 and 18, it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, trap, and he that cometh out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on the high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. All right, so the windows, which is the firmament, right, from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. Going into the hitting of these warheads, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. All right, so fire is a cleansing agent. All right, this fire is going to do a lot of good, a whole bunch of good. It's going to destroy the wicked and clean up the earth. And the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard and should be removed like a cottage. I seen a drunk person walk into work one time, side to side, violently. I was like, yo, it's crazy. He going into work like that? And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall, and none rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones. You Edomites are the target, the main target, that are on high, and the kings of the earth appointed, and the rest of you heathen nations. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners gathered in the pit, and they shall be shut in prison, and after many days shall they be visited. These are Edomites, all right? Also going to be the fate of these elite heathen nations as well, all right? Put into slavery, all right? So let's go back. 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. All right. So the bow is the shallow, the missile shallow. Okay. So this is the instrument used to propel those missiles. All right. And his arrows, the missiles that are shot are sharp and shall not miss. They're going to hit their targets, right? It don't matter what kind of defense systems you got, missile defense systems you got, they will not miss when they shall begin to be shot into the ends of the world, all right? So you're not going to shoot get no bow and no arrow and shoot it to the ends of the world. This is talking about shallows, missile shallows used to propel these missiles into the ends to these different countries. Hence the term ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, you got intercontinental, right? Which means what? Yep. Intercontinental relating to or traveling between continents. All right, continents. Any of the world's main continuous expansions of land. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, South America. So you got Asia, Europe, North America, South America, right? The mainland of Europe as distinct from the British Islands. So from continent to continent, right? According to Esau's continent terms, right? So let's go here. Let's see. It says, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, right? Second Esdras 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it is consumed the foundation of the earth. All right, let's read 2 Peter 3 and let's see. 2 Peter 3 and 7, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men, Edomites, heathen, and Israelites as well. The time that we are in is being kept, all right, for this thermonuclear destruction, all right, by this fire. First death was by water. Second death was going to be by fire, right? Which is not going to hit every, single part of the world far as nuclear warheads is concerned. But it will, all right, consume the planet. Not the fire itself, but just the judgment will be to the whole planet. The earth is going to shake, right? So the fire gonna do the cleansing of the earth. The earth is gonna shake. It's gonna be a judgment of the earth. Again, 2 Esdras 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. Like as an arrow is shot of a magic orchard, returning not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return. All right, got this precept right here. This is Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, and starting with Russia, Iran, Turkey, different so-called African countries, Hamitic countries, all right, the so-called Arabs, right, even its own allies, like Europe, right, are going to put themselves in array against America roundabout, and all ye that be in the bow. Got them shallows, shoot at her, spare no arrows, no missiles, for she had sinned against Yahweh. All right. Let's see. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. Well, I started 22. A sound of battle was in the land, and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the earth, America, cut asunder and broke down? How was Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee. Thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh. And that's what the Lord is doing. Setting these nations against America. When America thought it was all good, Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Right? America. The Lord getting to work. We see the Lord working in the earth. Right? This is Deuteronomy 32 and 41. If I whip my glittering sword, right? When those missiles go through the air, glittering like a star. My hand taketh hold on judgment. I will render vengeance to my enemies. I will reward them that hate me. I will make arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. Right? Great judgment by the missiles, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of vengeance upon the enemies. Right? This is the Lord's judgment upon his enemies. It's the beginning of vengeance. Because after this, you're going into slavery. Rejoice, O you nations, with my people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants, the Israelites. For the vengeance to his enemies, it will be merciful to his land and to his people. All right, let's go from there. Let's see. Give me Job. And give me Job. Let's see. All right, let's go Job. Yep, Job 20 and let's see. And 24, he, talking about these Edomites, shall flee from the iron weapon, the missiles, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So it's a bow made out of steel, metal. It is drawn and coming out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword coming out of his God. That's the glittering sword. Those missiles is the glittering sword. Coming out of the body and the God is those shallows. Terrors are upon him. Upon who? These Edumites. The third part of man. Right. Let's see. Let's go back to 2 Esdras 16 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah will with the chariots. This is Isaiah 20, 56. Let's see. 54 and 16. There we go. Behold, I have created the smith, these modern day scientists that blow at the coals in the fire, that's creating these warheads and these missiles, and that bringing forth an instrument for his work. The instrument being those missiles and those warheads. I have created a waster to destroy. Okay? The missile and the warheads is the waster that's going to be doing the destroying. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. The ultimate weapon being these missiles, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. Right? Every idle word should be taken into account in the day of judgment. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh. All right? This is what's going to be given to us. Protection from these nuclear weapons. All right? And from mockers and scoffers as well. And their righteousness is of me. Say Yahweh, through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right? Is the Lord going to defend us? All right? So with that, I'm going to end it off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Ba'ashem Chakarash B'akatham Shalom.